Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Casual Gamers Online. Ashley here, and today I'm going to show you this game which is one of my childhood memory. It's awesome. It's Dragon Ball Strongest Warrior. So I'm lucky I actually got into the closed beta testing from China. So basically this game is now not launched in China, it's still closed beta in China. But I managed to download it and got in, and now they actually accept no more testers. This test will last until April 5th. So far, I'm enjoying this game a lot because it brings back a lot of childhood memories. Really a lot. So like you see, they begin the whole entire story in the future when Wukong, which is the main character, the small little boy who got into Super Saiyan. If I never remember wrong, this Freya, his name is Freya, and this is Kirin Kerling. Oh my gosh! So this is like how Kirin died in the first time, and how Wukong become Super Saiyan. It's like watching my childhood coming back all in one shot. It's like this has been so far back. It's more than 20 years, I guess. I practically grew up with Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball at the time was like inspired by the journey to the west. So Wukong should be the monkey god. Then after that, later they have the pig, they have the Buu, Numo Wang, all this and that. Yeah. Pardon me because I read a Chinese comic. At the time they still don't have the English translation 20 over years back. So wow, see the combat point or the battle points. In Chinese we call it 战斗力. It's like after it becomes Super Saiyan, it's like plus 700,000 battle points. It's like oh my gosh. I remember this Freya will be the first ever strongest enemy that Wukong met during his first part of the journey when he's on Earth. Wow. The combat is actually very fluid, and then you gain skills and you raise level, then you recruit more partners into the game such that more other party members. The thing that I like about Dragon Ball is they travel here and there. Okay, Hamehameha. Hamehameha. My gosh, this is so awesome. It's like playing the entire comic book from book number 1 all the way to the end. Okay, so it starts to explain the entire game here. How the 7 Dragon Ball, the legend of the 7 Dragon Ball, you need to collect 7 Dragon Ball in order to make your wish come true. Then it's talking about Wukong protect the whole world, and then world peace. He defeated the strongest enemy ever. So they said now you actually get a chance to experience from the beginning how Wukong came about. And this is the place where I create my character. And of course, I think instead of using Ashlot, now I'm using Godzilla. This will be my IGN for most of the game from now onwards. Bear with me, this is going to be a very long video because you get to see all the entire past. So this is the beginning when Wukong is a small kid. I still remember all this in the comic book. My gosh, it actually makes me feel like watching the animation from first episode onwards. I'm not sure whether I still can find the entire comic, the entire anime from first episode forward. I still remember when you play this Wukong, right? In the beginning he can't tell the gender. It's so funny. Then he always like, I have to touch your private part or touch the parts that I'm not supposed to touch. Then I know whether you're a boy or girl. So he differentiates between male and female is by that organ that the person has or don't have. This is the only skill that you have in the beginning. Still level 1. So yes, scissors, paper, stone, I remember that skill. Okay, along the way, of course, you can collect your equipment from shoes, trousers, clothes, whatnot, and all this and that. Then you can wear and increase your battle points. This is the part I remember so well. He actually used his tail to fish. That is a big gigantic ass fish. Oh my gosh, this music so nostalgic. Oh my god, it's so like so long ago. I still remember, yeah, he's dragging all the fish around the first time he went for hunting. Oh, here comes the lady. I can't remember her name though. I really can't remember, but I know she became the wife of one of the characters. So guys, if this game really reminds you of the past and you're a Dragon Ball fan like me, when you're super young and then you've been following them through all the way to Dragon Ball Z until now, you would totally in love. You'll be totally in love in this game because you play from beginning to the end, and you get a chance to try out the Wuling Dahui, which is the Battle Royale. Not say Battle Royale, it's like the PvP ranking. One thing good about this is like the analogs are all in Japanese, which I really like because I just feel that it's weird watching a Japanese animation but yet had an English voiceover. So here is the start. Yeah, she actually had a 4-star Dragon Ball, and the lady has a radar. So the entire journey starts and you go around with her on the radar to look for all the Dragon Ball, which is awesome. This is part you save a turtle and then you bring it back to the sea. And then this is the part where you meet with the sensei, the guy who always nosebleed. If I'm not wrong, he's like super pervert, I think. I can't remember the word. How do you? He practically fall in love with every lady. It's like he always liked this lady. He actually gave Wukong the club. In Chinese, it's 筋斗云. That's a club. So you actually have this right, and you're able to ride on this Kintoin and do a lot of your quests. Yeah. I think I will spend some time to really watch back the first episode of the anime. It will be awesome. It's like so he got his Kintoin from the sensei. And this is part he actually meet with the pig that changed. So he actually changed into a small little girl to laugh. The Peking. So it's really inspired by the journey of the West. So oh, she's only 16. She says she's 16. Her name is Bloom, and he's like, this guy was saying that, oh my gosh, how can a pretty lady like her stand urinating? A lady should not be standing urinating. It's like, so that's not the lady I like. And he turns into this blue. Wow, I totally remember this part. You get a chance to beat him up real bad. So now I'm level 4. I got like 2 to 3 more skills to use. Okay, you have the dodge skill CD is actually quite long, so you really have to time the dodge skill. And pardon me, because I think my laptop graphic card driver has some problem. So you see the black color thing. It's supposed to be smoke, but it came out as a black piece of thing. So, jeez, sad. Okay, So you get to have the shoe, the drop, you complete the whole entire story. And then it's practically maybe like you complete the storyline from chapter to chapter, playing through it, and you unlock different events along the way. So sometimes you have vehicles, you travel in cars, you travel in moto. This is the part you meet the Bull's King, the Bull's Demon King. They call it wont. And you need to get the big fan. Actually, in the journey to the west, right, the big fan is from the Bull's Demon's wife. But this is different. This one they never actually get a big fan. Instead, down here you manage to meet the Yumo Wang, and then later her daughter. And yeah, this is the guy. So I'll carry on play this game, and hopefully that I can unlock more content, and I'll keep you guys posted. So when the game is launched, I'll keep you all informed of you and when to download and then how to register for it. So for those who like it, and then I will try to create English tutorial. What are the things for? Because nowadays most of the mobile game comes out from either Korea, Japan, or a lot come from China. So I believe that because the China market did about almost 200 billion last year for mobile games. So the Bull Demon asks you to find the fan, blow away all the fire from his mountain. So this part you have to go and find his daughter. And that's the daughter of the Demon Bull's King. So he said that you're a female, so you're a female. And he actually, if I'm not wrong, in the comic animation, he touched private areas like, I'm not sure whether breast or below, so he say you can't do this. But that's the only way, because this Wukong is super innocent. In the beginning, he got no idea what it's about. So you cannot imagine the whole entire Dragon Ball series from him growing up, become Super Saiyan, then after he got married, then his son came out, and now even his grandson is out. So you get to play this Chi. This is the island where the old master is staying. So I believe in the later part of the game you might be able to switch character and then play on different characters as select, but for now the entire story will be based on Wukong. So you'll be controlling Wukong most of the time. But at times when you're in the storyline, you're able to control other characters. They have all different skill set. Like, what is their ability, their special ability about? So you can see all the black color thing. So I think my graphic card couldn't read the smoke or whatnot, so it's kind of wasted. Because by the time when I get my desktop, I try to download the game, the number of beta testers they needed already maxed out. So I couldn't log in again to register for a new account. So I can only use this account for my laptop to play. And I can't solve the graphic card issue for now. So you guys have to bear with me, I'm so sorry. The quality of the video. But I have to show you guys this because it's really one of my childhood memories. Awesome memory. I think this is the first Dragon Ball. I mean, Dragon Ball will be the first comic book I ever owned. And then I think I own almost like so many of them. It's like my pocket money when I'm young. I always buy Dragon Ball comic when it's out. And then later part is Dragon Ball. That's the one that got me interested in animation. I mean anime. And then from there onward, I'm actually addicted to anime. So this is the part I think the master changed. I'm skipping on through the storyline, so if you guys have a chance to play, you guys can read about the thing. Is it let me save the whole thing, and he's trying to climb over the wall. It is such a silly thing, and then but later he actually shocked everyone. It's like wow. Everyone was shocked. And龟派气功的是哈梅哈梅啊，哈梅哈梅啊。That's it. He saved the day. And actually, the 16-year-old Boomer actually agreed to go on a date with him. He saved this entire fire mountain. Which later they asked the pig to turn into her and then try to date this old guy. His Chinese name is 龟仙老人啊，龟仙人。Okay, guys, I'm not going to keep this video for long. He was like saying, I took 15 years to learn this. And who knows that Wukong just tried to do what exactly he does, and then he made it within like 1 minute. So it was like he succeeded, but he destroyed the car. I said, how can you spoil the car? He said, I never expected to have this power. So even the old master was shocked. He said it took him 50 years to learn that, and it only took Wukong for such a short while. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching, and then thank you for always following me, and then please remember to subscribe and click on the notification, so if there's any awesome content coming out, I'll always keep you in the loop. So guys, have a great week ahead. I'll catch you all guys in. Thank you.
Ah, あのバカ、そこまでサービスせんでも。